Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Hi, Lily. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Hi, Salvador. You there?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Okay. Well, we were waiting for a couple of your classmates, but I think we can start because this is a warming up activity. We're gonna look for some words that are related to computers. Okay, computer words. You can help me with the annotation sections, or you can tell me where the words are located using the word rows, columns, and counting down. Okay.
Line number 12, games.
When you say line, you mean row or column?
Sorry. Road.
Row.
Yes. Let me see.
These
Oh, no.
these these are the rows.
Yes.
These are the
Row
columns.
number 12.
12.
One, two,
Four,
three.
six.
Number 3, the and up 12
Okay,
games.
these are columns, and these are rows.
Yes, road.
What number?
12. 12.
12. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12.
Yes, games.
Games.
The first column,
Okay.
uh, Row 9. Go up, going up.
Going up, internet.
Yes.
Very good.
Monitors is the row 4. Uh, mm, uh, nine crowds.
Okay, column or row?
No, row 4.
This is row 4.
No, sorry.
Column
Column 4.
4, huh?
9.
3, 6.
I monitor.
Monitor. Okay.
Monitor.
Road number 2.
Huh?
Column number 11. Reboot. Yeah, the reboot.
Reboot. Okay, reboot.
Mouse is column. Those is the 12 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8.
Column 8 or row 8?
No.
Row 12, column 8.
Column
8.
8. 2,
Table.
4, 6.
No,
Oh.
it's road 12,
Yeah.
column 8.
Mouse.
2, 4, 6,
Table.
8,
Yeah.
10, 12.
Yes, table.
The mouse is the row. What?
Column 1, column number 1, row 13.
Motherboard.
Yes.
Very good. To the right. Motherboard.
The next column, the next row, keyboard. The end.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Keyboard.
Keyboard.
Column 9. First DVD.
DVD. Yeah.
Is column 12.
Column 9.
9.
Column 9. No, es 10. Row 7. Going down, USB.
Okay. You said column 11, Joel, or 12?
Ya la perdí.
You lost it. You
Ah.
lost it.
Teacher, row number 1, case. Okay. Column 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Yes. Keys.
Okay.
Key.
Keys.
Okay.
Keys.
Keys.
Column 11.
Hmm?
Row number 6. Browser. Backward.
Okay, yeah, backwards. Browser, browser.
Down, column 12, mouse.
Column 12. What is the word?
M is to A.
Oh, mouse. No. Yeah, mouse, right?
Yeah.
Mouse.
Teacher,
Column
column.
7.
Okay.
Column 7, row
7.
5. Search.
Search, yes.
Column 6. Row 7. Let me see. Icons. Icons.
The next one, yeah. Icons.
Yes.
12 is notice. Row 4. Yeah. No, notice.
Oh, notes. Notes.
No.
Yeah, notes.
Column 12.
Uh-huh.
No, 10. Column 10. Row 9. Going back down. CPU.
Diagonal, right? Diagonal.
Diagonal, yes.
3 column folders. 12.
12.
3.
Row 3.
Yeah. Folders.
Oh, yeah, folders.
Column 3. Row 2. Hardware. Column 3.
Going down.
Yes.
Hardware.
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 Row 8. Going up. Column 2.
Software.
Software.
Good.
Column 1 and row 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6. 11 and row 11.
Column 11, row 11.
Column 1 and row
Column
1.
11.
Up.
What is the word?
Printer.
Oh, yeah, yes. Printer. It's inside another one. Very good.
Column 11. 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 is speakers. Speaker. Yeah. The speaker.
Oh, it's diagonal. Yeah,
Is, yeah.
diagonal. So we're missing screen.
Is that column number 5? Row 11. I think it's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
No,
8,
señor.
9, 10.
¿No hay para
11. Yes. Screen.
¿Qué es eso?
Screen, yeah.
Sorry. 12.
Very good. Okay, nice. Now repeat after me. Okay, monitor.
Monitor.
It's like, you can say monitor. So it's
Monitor.
basically the same. People say in the US say monitor.
Monitor.
Keyboard.
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 Mouse.
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 Printer.
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 Speaker.
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 Table.
Table.
CPU.
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 Motherboard.
Motherboard.
Keys.
keys,
screen,
Screen.
screen,
software,
Software.
software,
hardware,
Hardware.
hardware,
browser,
Browser.
browser,
folders,
Folders.
folders,
notes,
Notes.
notes,
icons,
Icons.
icons,
reboot,
Reboot.
reboot,
USB,
USB.
USB,
DVD,
DVD.
DVD,
search,
Search.
search,
internet,
Internet.
internet,
or you can say internet.
Internet. Internet.
Yes, games.
Games.
games,
Very good. Did you find new vocabulary?
Browser.
Browser, right?
Bro-
Okay, a browser is, for example, you go to Google. This is a browser.
Mm,
In Spanish, it's
Mozilla Firefox,
buscador.
Google Chrome,
Google
Okay.
Chrome. Well, actually, it's Google, right? Another browser is Yahoo. Another
Mm.
browser is,
Opera.
but those, no, those are
Mozilla Firefox.
not browsers. Those are,
yes, no, yes, that is a browser, Opera,
you can-
Firefox,
you can
Chrome, internet,
oh yeah, it's also a browser. I forgot it. You can also download it as an app. So those are browsers. Okay.
The name of the animal, the turtle for
Mario.
Mario is browser.
No, that is Bowser without
Oh,
the W. I think. I'm not sure. Give me a second.
okay.
Let's see. Yeah, it is without the R.
Okay.
Bowser. Any other word?
Reboot.
Reboot is when you, for example, your computer has a problem, so you have to restart. So you do a reboot.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to restart it, so you reboot the computer. Very good. Okay, now we're gonna start with an activity from INSAFORP manual. If you have the PDF, it is page 32, okay? Today, I will be able to describe strategies to make a brand memorable. Okay, so we have a reading over here that talks about the importance of being first, okay, to create a memorable brand. So we have to read and answer the questions below, okay? We're gonna do it here together, so I will ask for help. Probably Edgar, you may start reading, and then you choose Saint Popcorn. You read from about until perception.
Okay. About 4 years ago, marketing strategy Al Rice and Jack Trout offered the world a way to think about making a brand memorable. The best way to be remembered is to be fierce into your prospect mind, representing a clear perception. Popcorn, Joel.
Okay. Think about all the brands that have become synonymous with their function, spell tape, cleanness, zeros is no accident, they were all the first.
Who continues?
Okay, Salvador. I choose Salvador.
people love to know what is new. We can help ourselves. Marketers know this too. If a product gets our attention, and if it really is new, it gets more than our attention, it gets remembered. It is easy to just copy a business idea, political position, or organizational mission from someone else. Popcorn Erica.
But if someone else already has gotten in your prospect mind with the same perception you have hoped to create, you'll find it is hard to push them up. A better plan is to pick a different perception, one that you can be the first to put into your prospect mind. Popcorn, Doris?
Okay. Netflix would have never made it if Reed Hastings' idea had been to open a bunch of stores to compete with Blockbuster. At the time Netflix launched, the perception of Blockbuster was firmly established in the minds of most prospects as the go-to place to rent movies. Netflix sidestepped that problem by creating a perception of itself as the go-to place to rent movies online that was new.
Thank you very much, everybody. Now, let's check some words. Repeat, please. Offered,
Offered.
Offered,
memorable,
Memorable.
memorable,
remembered,
Remember.
remembered,
remembered,
Remember.
remembered,
prospects,
Prospect.
prospect,
I think we will go directly to bunch,
Branch.
Bunch.
bunch,
bunch,
Bunch.
bunch,
launched,
Launch.
launch,
and the other one was minds,
Mine.
mine,
and I think only those ones. Did you find new words?
Sidestep.
Sidestep. That is when you are, let's say, this is very literally talking, right? You are standing in a place, so you sidestep to the side. Sidestep, right?
Okay.
So you move. Do you give a step to your left or to your right?
Okay. Thank you.
No other words, so we're gonna answer the questions. Let me ask. Let's see, Lily, can you read question number 1, please?
Yes, teacher. Who offered the concept of memorable branding?
Thank you. So, who offered the concept?
Rice and Jack True.
A rising Jack Throat.
Very good. We have the names here. All Rice and Jack Trout. Very good. So that is the answer for number 1. Second question, Selena, can you read second question, please?
Sure. What are some brands that have become synonymous with their function? Add 3 more.
So what are some brands that have become synonymous? Well, I suppose it should be here.
Yes. I think Scott Tape, Kleenex, Xerox.
Scotch tape, Kleenex, and Xerox, right? Do you know any other brand?
No.
For example, Scotch tape, you know what they are, right? Kleenex,
Yeah.
you know what they are. And Xerox also. So what's another brand that it's a synonymous? When you think about that thing, oh, I know what they do. For example, Pampers, right?
Yes.
I don't know if well, Pampers is the object, but at the same time, it is a brand. Right?
Yes.
So when you think about Pampers, it's like, oh, immediately you think about the brand.
Rinso.
In El Salvador, yeah, Rinso is everything, right? It's not detergent, but it's Rinso. And you think about detergent, right? Another thing that we say here in El Salvador, churros or churritos, right? And we think about churritos, it's the same, everything is the same, not distinction.
Cola champán.
Cola champagne could be, yes. Specific brands, right? Okay, let's move on to the number 3. Edgar, could you read third question?
What is the better alternative to creating the perception of an already exciting product?
Repeat, existing.
Existing.
Yes. So what is a better alternative?
Political position.
Any idea? I have an idea, but I want to see what you found. Well, the answer is in this part.
Yes, oh.
Because it says people love to know what is new. If the product gets our attention, we remember the product. So that is a better alternative. It doesn't matter if the product already exists. But if the product like innovates something and it gets our attention, we remember the product and we continue using the product. So like innovation would be, let's say, the alternative.
Okay.
Number 4. Thank you. Joel, could you read number 4?
Okay. What would have happened if Reed had seen how opening read a video stories instead of innovating the service?
Thank you. Okay, everybody repeat. Instead of.
Instead of.
Instead of.
Instead of.
Instead of.
Okay, so what would have happened? This is about analysis. And you can also find it in the text. If he had never, or if he had opened the rent a video stores, Netflix would have never made it, right? Netflix would have never made it. So Red Hastings is the CEO of Netflix, right? So instead of opening more stores like to rent videos as Blockbuster, they created the rent movies online. And that's how Netflix was created, right? Okay, so the last question, let's see. Erika, number 5, question 5.
What did Netflix do differently?
Thank you.
It's not necessary to go to a store to rent a video.
Exactly.
Only pay the month uh, month cost
Subscription. Mhm.
subscription. Yes,
That's correct.
and so the video that you want.
That is correct. Very good, Salvador. As I told you before, right? Like, what is the alternative innovation? With Blockbuster, you could rent the movies, but you had to go to the store. But with Netflix, the innovation is that you can rent the movies online. You don't have to go to the store, so you can do it from home. You don't have to move. So that was the innovation. Excellent. Any question? Nope. Great. Now let me stop this, and with the next activity, we're gonna check the book. Okay, this is the last unit we are going to check. Unit 15, it says, I wouldn't have done that. So we're gonna discuss imaginary situations with conditionals and also difficult situations. So let's check the snapshot. It's this is like a Facebook profile or something like that, or kind of social media, talking about I think they are like stories about difficult situations. So we're gonna read each of them. Let me ask. Let's see. Crowley Salvador, can you read the first story? Florida mom.
Okay, Florida mom caught being honest. Nancy Bloom was caught on the security camera entering a convenience store while the owner was out to lunch. The door was unlocked, so Nancy in walked in with her son, picked up some ice cream and left the money on the counter.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now let's go with the honesty is its own reward. Let me ask Selena.
Yes.
Can you read this one, please?
Okay. Honesty is its own reward. After driving for 20 miles to return a wallet lost in a park, Kate Moore gets only a half hater
Hearty.
harder. Thank you. Okay. Oh, thanks.
Very good. Thank you very much. And the last one, Edgar. Can you read this one?
Yes, homeless man fined for 40,000 and charged eating. When Tom Hurt found a backpack full of cash, he didn't think twice. He took it straight to the police. After reading Tom's story, a stranger started a fundraising campaign, campaign for Tom that has already raised over $6,000.
Thank you very much.
60.
60,000, yeah. Did you find new words?
Half-hearted, hearted,
Half-hearted.
hearted.
Half-hearted will be like literally talking. Okay, you have a heart. So half-hearted will be like this,
Oh. Okay,
like only the half.
okay. Thank
And this is a synonym of a very simple, oh, thanks.
Mhm. And the other is um, fundraising.
Fundraising is, imagine there is a sick person, right? And you start asking for money in the social media, on TV and all that stuff. That is a fundraising. Fundraising. In Spanish, it's like campaña de para conseguir fondos, right? Fundraising.
Okay.
Yes. And well, we're gonna check the pronunciation, right? Repeat, fundraising.
Fundraising.
Campaign.
Campaign.
Campaign, yes. Okay, now it says, have you heard any stories like this recently? Have you ever heard?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Which one for you is the most difficult situation or the weirdest one?
The last one.
Yes. I agree with that part.
Do you agree with him? Okay, why? Why do you think it's very surprising?
Because the money is the most, maybe the most
Most value.
necessity, maybe that some people have to have, but at the end, each one of us decide to do the correct.
Especially if he's homeless, right?
Yeah, and the money is a lot of money.
It's a lot.
Yes.
But look, it was like at the end the price was even better because he turns in the $40,000, but the campaign, the fundraising, now he has $60,000 for him. So the price at the end was better.
Yes.
So it's when you do the right thing, most of the time, right? You get the right thing.
Yes.
Very good. Because in the second story is different. Imagine sometimes hey, you know what? A wallet. I will try to return it, but you don't get like anything. You're not waiting for money, but at least, hey, thank you very much. Like a very or a larger thank you. I don't know. Probably, would you like to take something with me?
You know, I remember, I just remember
Story.
a story, yes, in our company, is one of the employee lost envelope that he has he withdraw his money, and another
He withdrew.
yeah, he withdrew his money, and another employee encontró
Found
the envelope, and she give us, he reported to us, and the owner come to us and report that he lost his money, and we call the guys who lost the money, and we returned the envelope from the other the person that he found,
Uh-huh.
and he just say thank you.
Very plain, thank you.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, so it usually happens, right?
yes.
But at the end, you know what? Probably the person who found the envelope didn't want a prize or something in return, right? The person
Yeah.
did it because it was the correct thing to do.
Yes,
But at
that's
least,
it.
I mean, you should be grateful with the person, right? And you may say, hey, you know what? I will give you, I don't know, $10 or something because I had lost more.
Yes, yes, because it was 500.
500, yeah, imagine
Yes,
a lot of money.
yes, yes,
So it's nothing compared to $10 you can give to the person. But
yeah,
you know, there are people from people in this world, right? So it's very difficult
yes,
to do the right thing and to get something. But at least the person did the right thing.
yes.
Sooner or later, you will the life will return that back to you.
Mhm.
Very
That's
good. Have you ever done something like that for you, everybody? Like you have, I don't know, you have paid something for someone. Like for example, you know there are a lot of homeless people in the streets, and you saying, you know what, I will give you, I don't know, a plate of food or something like that. I don't know, something that you consider is valuable. Have you ever done something like that? And if we have, we shouldn't talk about it, right? Because you do the things because it's part of what you are. You shouldn't talk about it, right? Okay, well, and that is just to warm up the first activity snapshot. We're gonna check the grammar focus as well, but right now I need you to check the conversation. Let's pay attention to it. Here we go.
Wouldn't have done that. Unit 15. I wouldn't have done that. Page 100. Exercise 2. Conversation. What would you do? Part A. Listen and practice.
Look at this. A homeless guy found a backpack with $40,000 inside.
And what did he do?
He took it to the police. He gave it all back, every single penny.
You're kidding. If I found $40,000, I wouldn't return it. I'd keep it.
Really? What would you do with it?
Well, I'd spend it. I could buy a new car or take a nice long vacation.
The real owner might find out about it, though, and then you could go to jail.
You've got a point there.
Okay, new vocabulary.
No.
Nope. Very good. So let's listen to the second part and answer the question. What would June do if he found 40,000?
Page 100. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What would June do if he found $40,000?
So, what would you do if you found $40,000?
Oh, you know me. I hate breaking rules, and I'd feel nervous about keeping the money, so I'd take it straight to the police.
I guess that wouldn't be such a bad idea. Maybe you'd be lucky and the owner of the money would give you a big reward.
Well, they say honesty is its own reward. But I could use a new bike.
Very good. Do you have the answer?
Yes, he Return the money.
He would return,
police.
right? He would return the money to the police, or he would turn in the money to the police. Very good. Let's check. He would take the money straight to the police. Good. Now we're gonna practice the conversation. I need 2 volunteers, please. We're gonna do it here. Who wants to read the conversation?
Me?
Okay, Selena, thank you. Someone else?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Salvador and Selena. You're gonna read both, okay? The first time, Selena, you read June, and Salvador, you read Mia, and then you switch.
Okay. Look at this. A homeless guy found a bag with 40,000 inside.
And what did he do?
He took it to the police. He gave it all back, every single penny.
You're kidding. If I found 40,000, I wouldn't return it. I keep it.
Really? What would you do with it?
Well, I spend it. I could buy a new car or take a nice long vacation.
The real owner might find out about it, thought, and then you could go to jail.
You got a point there.
Okay.
Now you switch.
Okay, look at this. A homeless guy found a backpack with 40,000 inside.
And what did he do?
He took it to the police. He gave it all back, every single penny.
You kidding? If I found $40,000, I wouldn't return it. I keep it.
Really? What would you do with it?
Well, I spend it. I could buy a new car or take a nice long vacation.
The real owner might find out about it, thought, and then you could go to jail.
You got a point there.
Thank you very much. Okay. Now just repeat after me. Kidding.
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 When you mention amounts of money, don't forget to say dollars, right? Because they can be euros, I don't know, yens, etc. So you have to say $40,000.
Okay.
Also, though. No, it's
Though.
not it. Though.
Though.
Mhm.
Though.
And I think only those. I need 2 more volunteers. 2 more volunteers to read.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, Edgar, thank you. Someone else? If not, I choose probably Doris.
Okay, teacher.
So you start, Edgar, you read June, and Doris, you read Mia. Then you switch.
Okay. Look at a homeless guy found a backpack with 40,000 inside.
And what did he do?
He took it to the police. He gave it back, every single penny.
You're kidding. If I found $40,000, I will return it. I keep it.
Really? What would you do with it?
Well, I'd spend it. I could buy a new car or take a nice long vacation.
The real owner might find out about it. So, then you could go to jail.
You got a point there.
Now you switch.
Okay. Look at this. A homeless guy found a backpack with 40,000 inside.
And what did he do?
He took it to the police. He gave it all back, every single penny.
You're kidding? If I found 40,000 of dollar, I would return it. I keep it.
Really? What would you do with it?
Well, I spent it. I could buy a new car or take a nice long vacation.
The real owner might find out about it thought and then you could go to jail.
You've got a point there.
Excellent. Okay. Now I think we can continue. Give me a second. Okay, we're gonna check first the examples of the unreal conditional sentences with if clauses. Pay attention to the examples, then I will explain the grammar, okay? Here we go.
Page 101. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Unreal conditional sentences with if clauses. Imaginary situation. Simple past.
If I found $40,000,
Possible consequence. Would, could, or might plus verb.
I would keep it. If I found $40,000, I would keep it.
If I found $40,000, I wouldn't return it.
If I found $40,000, I could buy a new car.
If I found $40,000, I might go to the police.
What would you do if you found $40,000?
Very good. Okay. The structure is very, I'll say it's easy to understand. So we use simple past to talk about an imaginary situation, something that is not real. And we have the possible consequences using would, could, or might, plus the verb, obviously, right? So we can use any of these modal verbs to talk about a possible consequence. Now, I brought a PowerPoint presentation because this is called second conditional. Okay, the second conditional is basically the simple past tense in the if clause plus the present conditional. That would be would plus infinitive, or you can also use could and might, right? But most of the time it's you can use would. That's it. We use this conditional to talk about or to refer to present and future. It expresses an unreal situation and its probable result, right? Something that may happen. The situation or condition is improbable, impossible, imaginary, or contrary to known facts, right? So it is not proven. It's something that is not proven, right? You don't know if that thing will happen in a future or not, right? We have two examples over here. Let me ask for help. Probably Erika, can you read the first one?
Yes, if I had a lot of money, I would buy a big house.
Thank you very much. So this is an imaginary situation, obviously, because we don't have a lot of money. But if that happened, if that condition is met, you would buy a big house, but that is unreal, right? It's the probable consequence. But as this is unreal, this is also unreal, okay? And the second example probably is Cecilia. Can you read the second one, Cecilia, please?
Okay. If I knew his number, I would phone him.
Thank you very much. Again, right, this is an unreal situation. You don't know the number of the person. So it's impossible for you to phone that person, right? So that's why unreal situation and probable consequence, but it's also unreal. We have Another example, it says Jack wants to buy a house, but he can't do this because he doesn't have any money. If I had a lot of money, I would buy a big house, right? That is the unreal. And Susan wants to phone Paul, but she can't do this because she doesn't know his number. Another way to say that is, if I knew his number, I would phone him. So that's how we use second conditional with unreal situations. Any question?
No.
No? Okay, this is very useful. As you can see, it meets or it puts together the present and future to talk about unreal things, right? Unreal situations. Now let's go back to the book. So we have some examples here in which we have to use the correct form of the conditional. It says complete the conversation with the correct form of the verb in parentheses. Remember, when you have if, the if clause in the simple past and the main clause would be in the would, could, or might, right? So you decide which one. We're gonna complete this activity in the breakout room, so I will give you some time for you to discuss, and then we are going to check the answers, okay? Clear?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Let me see if I can see it. Should be this. Okay, I will send it WhatsApp. Give me a second.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Joel. Hello.
Hello, sorry, I speak alone. Can you watch in the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Edgar.
Okay. For the first, is a friend ask. I can read right here, but is a regular verb, right? Ask,
Mm.
Ask.
borrow some money. Uh,
What what
What would you do? Would you say?
what could you say? You,
Mhm.
B.
Mm.
Well, if
had
If I have,
any extra money the month, I would probably give.
it to her.
give it to her. Mhm.
Okay. What could you do if someone?
Have
What could you did or good? Just right.
What would you do if someone gives you $1 million?
But
Gay.
isn't past, the
Gay.
verb is in past, right?
Oh, if
What
number, what did you do?
what could
What did you,
what
what did you, if someone, what did you do? Uh-huh.
Yes.
What did you do if someone gives you
Give you $1 million.
$1 million?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
no, I think that is what good did you
What would you
yes, is what would you do because good is for past, right?
Mm, yes, but it's not the reason.
Ah,
You use would because it is the main clause. You use past in the if clause.
Oh,
Hmm?
so what would you do
is someone
if someone
gave you
gave you $1 million?
That's correct.
Okay, in the if
You have a problem with your boss. That's a hard one if that happened. I would
talk
talk to the human resource department about it, or I will just sit down with my boss and talk about the situation. I think it's that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Uy, thank you. Thank you. The teacher. I finish, teacher.
I was checking the other group. They're still working on the number 3. So give me
Okay.
1 or 2 more minutes and then we go back to main session.
It's
Okay.
okay. No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
would you
what
say something to him or could you keep I keep quit quiet if you mhm.
If no is past think
if you thought
some from
uh,
phone of friends
was
was
doing
doing something dangerous.
could you say it sorry uh, could you say something to him or could you keep quiet? I don't know, is say or said?
it could be say because in the if clause we
His
have to
praise
use the
his praise.
Pass.
the past, yes.
Okay. In this case, in keep, kept. I could definitively, I could definitively talk to my friend about it. And number 4, what could you did if you
What could you do if you had
a
a
problem
problem with
or
your boss?
okay. That's a hard one. If that
That's the one. If that
happened,
yes, I
talk
would,
to
or
the
I
human
talk to the human resources department about it.
or
Yes. or I
will
would just sit down with my boss and talk about the situation.
Okay. We're finished, teacher.
Welcome back, everybody. Got a question for you. Was it difficult or easy for you?
Some difficult.
A little difficult?
A little difficult.
Okay, what you have to remember is, if it is the if clause, you need to write what? Simple past, right? So you have to remember that if clause, simple past, and main clause, would plus verb, okay? So, for example, in number one is, if a friend
asked
to borrow some money, what
could
what would you
say it.
say, right? Remember, that would be base form. What would you say? What about, well, if I
Had
and any extra money that month, I
would
Probably
I would probably
give
give
it to her, right? Give it to her. Number two, what
would you do?
would do
what would you do if someone
Gave
gave
gave you $1 million? I'm not sure. I
both
Huh?
I bought a lot of nice clothes.
is this,
could buy
this is not the if clause, so you say I would buy.
I could buy
I would buy a lot of nice clothes and jewelry. Or I
could spend
would spend some and
give
give some away. Or I
would
would put it in the bank. Number three, if you
thought
a friend was doing something dangerous,
would you
could you say
you say
you say
or
something
would
to him,
you
or
keep
could you keep quiet?
keep it quiet.
I will
I would
Talk.
definitely
talk
talk to my friend about it. And the number four, what
Could you do?
what would you do if you
Have a problem with your boss.
if you had a problem with your boss? That's hard one. If that
Happen
happened to
I would
I would talk to the human resources department about it. Or I
could
would just
sit down,
sit down with my boss and
talk about the situation.
very good. Okay, now, which is the most difficult part for you?
The past, remember the past.
To remember the past form, because some are regular and some others irregular.
Yes.
Because when you use would, the verb is in the base form, right?
The base form, yes.
Yeah, you don't need to change it. So to remember the past form, so you have to go and check the verb in past participles, right? Or simple past. That is the same. Now, well, not the same. This case is simple past. Sorry, you should check simple past. Was something I wanted to mention about pronunciation, right? This word, repeat. Jewelry.
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 Jewelry. Jewelry.
Jewelry.
And also, definitely.
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 There we go. Okay. Let's go back. Well, this is basically the same. So what we're gonna do is complete activity number 4 that says tough situations. Let me play it. So it says listen to 3 people talk about predicaments. A predicament is a difficult situation. It says check which predicament they are talking about. Okay, here we go.
For a hike, and he said, page 101, exercise 4, listening, tough situations, part A. Listen to 3 people talk about predicaments. Check which predicament they are talking about. 1.
You know, I'm really worried about Chris.
Why?
Well, this may sound silly, but he spends too much time on the internet. I think he might be addicted to it.
Really? Why do you think so?
We went to the movies yesterday, and during the whole movie he was on his phone. He couldn't even take a 2-hour break to watch this movie he's wanted to see. Then I suggested we go to the mountains this weekend for a hike, and he said no. He said if he didn't have Wi-Fi service in the mountains, he wouldn't go.
Wow, that is pretty bad. We all need time away from technology.
So, what would you do if you were in my position? Would you say something to him?
I wouldn't tell him he has a problem. He wouldn't like that. I would continue to suggest activities that don't involve the internet. He can't say no forever.
Oh, I would be honest and tell him what I think. He will make excuses until you're direct with him. It's a problem that could affect his relationships with other people, and he needs to know that.
2.
I just got an email from my friend Carrie. She lost all her money on vacation in Europe. Isn't that horrible?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Blake, what would you do if you were on vacation overseas and you lost all your money and credit cards?
I guess I'd call my parents and ask them to send me some money right away. What about you, Zoe?
Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. Though I guess I'd probably sell my watch and camera. Or I might get a job as a waitress somewhere till I made enough money to buy a plane ticket home.
3.
You know, something happened to me this morning, and I don't know what I should do.
What happened?
Well, I was taking a test in math, and I saw 2 classmates cheating in front of me.
How were they cheating?
Well, I heard some noise, so I looked over there, and they both were looking at their arms. Their arms had writing all over them.
Oh, so they wrote the answers on their arms?
Yeah, and then after class they were laughing and talking all about it. What would you do if you saw 2 people cheating on a test?
If I were in your position, I would talk to the teacher. I would tell him what you saw and ask him not to say that you told him. It's not fair if they get a good grade and they didn't spend any time studying like you did.
I wouldn't get involved. I would pretend I didn't see anything. It's not your business, and sooner or later they'll get caught.
Okay, you got the answers? The number 1? Or you want to listen to it one more time?
Listen one.
One more time, please.
One more time? Yeah, remember that it says listen to 3 people talking about predicaments. Check which predicament they're talking about. You have 2 options in each of them, right? So you only have to choose one. We're going to listen to it one more time.
Page 101, exercise 4, listening, tough situations, part A. Listen to 3 people talk about predicaments. Check which predicament they are talking about. 1.
You know, I'm really worried about Chris.
Why?
Well, this may sound silly, but he spends too much time on the internet. I think he might be addicted to it.
Really? Why do you think so?
We went to the movies yesterday, and during the whole movie he was on his phone. He couldn't even take a 2-hour break to watch this movie he's wanted to see. Then I suggested we go to the mountains this weekend for a hike, and he said no. He said if he didn't have Wi-Fi service in the mountains, he wouldn't go.
Wow, that is pretty bad. We all need time away from technology.
So, what would you do if you were in my position? Would you say something to him?
I wouldn't tell him he has a problem. He wouldn't like that. I would continue to suggest activities that don't involve the internet. He can't say no forever.
Oh, I would be honest and tell him what I think. He will make excuses until you're direct with him. It's a problem that could affect his relationships with other people, and he needs to know that.
2.
I just got an email from my friend Carrie. She lost all her money on vacation in Europe. Isn't that horrible?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Blake, what would you do if you were on vacation overseas and you lost all your money and credit cards?
I guess I'd call my parents and ask them to send me some money right away. What about you, Zoe?
Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. Though I guess I'd probably sell my watch and camera. Or I might get a job as a waitress somewhere till I made enough money to buy a plane ticket home.
3.
You know, something happened to me this morning, and I don't know what I should do.
What happened?
Well, I was taking a test in math, and I saw 2 classmates cheating in front of me.
How were they cheating?
Well, I heard some noise, so I looked over there, and they both were looking at their arms. Their arms had writing all over them.
Oh, so they wrote the answers on their arms?
Yeah, and then after class they were laughing and talking all about it. What would you do if you saw 2 people cheating on a test?
If I were in your position, I would talk to the teacher. I would tell him what you saw and ask him not to say that you told him. It's not fair if they get a good grade and they didn't spend any time studying like you did.
I wouldn't get involved. I would pretend I didn't see anything. It's not your business, and sooner or later they'll get caught.
Great. So in situation 1, what is the correct situation they're talking about? The correct predicament?
Chris is addicted to the internet.
Chris is addicted to the internet.
Yes.
Okay, do you agree with Edgar? Everybody, you agree with Edgar or you think it's the other one?
Agreed.
Do you agree with him? Okay. I'm not sure if I can check one by one. Yeah, I can, right? Chris is addicted to the internet. Very good. Number 2. What is the number 2?
Carol lost all her money in Europe.
Yeah.
Lost.
Lost.
Okay. Very good. It is lost, right? And the number 3?
Zoe saw her classmate cheating.
Cheating. Yes. Her classmates cheating. Very good. Now, I think we can create or we can complete the second part because it's the same audio. Writing the 2 suggestions given for each predicament. So do you remember the suggestion in the first predicament? You don't? You want to listen to it one more time?
Yes, teacher.
Remember, you have to write the 2 suggestions, right? For each of the predicaments. One more time.
Page 101. Exercise 4. Part B. Listen again. Write the 2 suggestions given for each predicament. 1.
You know, I'm really worried about Chris.
Why?
Well, this may sound silly, but he spends too much time on the internet. I think he might be addicted to it.
Really? Why do you think so?
We went to the movies yesterday, and during the whole movie he was on his phone. He couldn't even take a 2-hour break to watch this movie he's wanted to see. Then I suggested we go to the mountains this weekend for a hike, and he said no. He said if he didn't have Wi-Fi service in the mountains, he wouldn't go.
Wow, that is pretty bad. We all need time away from technology.
So, what would you do if you were in my position? Would you say something to him?
I wouldn't tell him he has a problem. He wouldn't like that. I would continue to suggest activities that don't involve the internet. He can't say no forever.
Oh, I would be honest and tell him what I think. He will make excuses until you're direct with him. It's a problem that could affect his relationships with other people, and he needs to know that.
2.
I just got an email from my friend Carrie. She lost all her money on vacation in Europe. Isn't that horrible?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Blake, what would you do if you were on vacation overseas and you lost all your money and credit cards?
I guess I'd call my parents and ask them to send me some money right away. What about you, Zoe?
Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. Though I guess I'd probably sell my watch and camera. Or I might get a job as a waitress somewhere till I made enough money to buy a plane ticket home.
3.
You know, something happened to me this morning, and I don't know what I should do.
What happened?
Well, I was taking a test in math, and I saw two classmates cheating in front of me.
How were they cheating?
Well, I heard some noise, so I looked over there, and they both were looking at their arms. Their arms had writing all over them.
Oh, so they wrote the answers on their arms?
Yeah, and then after class they were laughing and talking all about it. What would you do if you saw two people cheating on a test?
If I were in your position, I would talk to the teacher. I would tell him what you saw and ask him not to say that you told him. It's not fair if they get a good grade and they didn't spend any time studying like you did.
I wouldn't get involved. I would pretend I didn't see anything. It's not your business, and sooner or later they'll get caught.
Suggestions. Situation 1. What are the suggestions?
I don't know if I understand good, but she say that the girl can find another person that have the internet situation like the other person. Change the girl. I understand that.
To change the person.
The person, yes. And the other was to try to do things without technology. In one moment they need to say yes.
Okay. Thank you, Edgar. Somebody else who want to add something?
In the second case, is he suggests that he called her parents, something like that.
All the parents? Okay.
Yeah.
So only one.
Yes. In the case number 3, he suggests that she has to talk with the teacher about the classmate that cheating in the math test.
For the second, say that she can work in like waitress.
As a waitress?
Was a waitress.
Okay, could be. Great. I think we're gonna check here. It says She wouldn't tell him he has a problem and continue suggest activities that don't involve internet. Similar to what Edgar said. And the other person said to be honest and say what it thinks and suggest that it will affect other relationships.
Okay.
It continues. In the second situation, call his parents. Very good, as Selena said. And also, we'll probably call her on watching camera. She might get a job as a server or waitress to make money until you can get a plane ticket back home. Very good. And the last one, talk to the teacher, or he wouldn't get involved. He pretended that he didn't see anything. So one didn't do anything. The other one would say the teacher. Yes, I think that those are the obvious suggestions, right, in this situation. Very good. It's time to check the attendance. I will show you the document. Very few people today, only 9. What's happening? You're losing interest. You're losing your energy. We're only missing 2 classes.
I heard that the traffic was terrible.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Yes.
It might be, right? But that's a situation that happens very frequently.
Yes.
We cannot help it. Okay. Well, today I didn't see Jennifer. Erika is there. Well, Sana. Lily is there. Juan Carlos said he was working. Carlos there. Lydia, not here. Edgar and Dutch. Yeah, specifically 10 people. Well, actually 9 because I'm not counting. So only 9 of you. Okay, now let's continue. Next activity, guys, I will share with you a couple of links for you to work on second conditional grammar practice, okay? You're gonna work in groups. So what you have to do, I will show them to you. You have to write the correct past form of the verb or the would plus base verb, right, for the conditions. You read the sentence and you complete it. This is the first one and this is the second one. In this, there are several parts. You have to choose the correct option from the list. Then you have to join, right, the sentences with the corresponding, let's say, clause. And there are 2 more parts. In the last one, you can write a couple of examples of your own, right? For example, if I were millionaire, I would help stray animals, right? Si fuera millonario, ayudaría a los animales de la calle. If I were millionaire, I would help stray animals. So you can write a couple of examples of your own using the second condition. You got it?
Yes.
There we go. So I will share the links to WhatsApp and I will open breakout. See you there.
Can you share screen, please?
Yes, I can. Can you watch him?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Select the correct options.
If I
I have.
a
I
cat,
have. I have. But I think it's I have. Have. I cut. I call it. Call it. I will call. Yes, I will call him Osuna.
Osuna.
But the first I think is have.
When you use
Yes, you're right. You're right. I had.
we,
We
goodbye,
will buy a lot of
and
stuff if we had money.
if they won
Won
the
the
lottery,
lottery, they
good,
would.
wouldn't work anymore.
Wouldn't work anymore.
If
If I
if I
was
would,
you,
if
was
I was,
I think it was. If I was you, I. Sí,
if I
porque
was, y si yo qué,
si tuviera.
si yo fuera tú.
Yes. I would.
Go right now.
Yes.
Patrick could write more songs if
If
he
he has
had.
more time.
Okay.
Yes. We
could enjoy the
the
food if
pool
the
it was summer.
was summer. Activity 2. Join the clauses to create second conditional examples.
Okay.
If I was
Travel.
taller,
No, taller.
taller,
If I was taller, I
I could reach the highest. I think that this one, but I don't know.
okay.
But
I don't know what is the okay.
Okay. They could be at New York.
If they had more money to travel.
She could feel better.
If she went to the doctor.
You saying more, you will have
better rate.
If there
If there
was
an
where
emergency, where
an emergency,
she will call. She will call me.
Call me.
Call me. We would yes, sorry. We will visit our family if we lived closer. Close. Live. Sarah would study art if she had the change. Joel, what do you think?
You work that
But it's the past of weird.
Work, no?
But this is past words.
They will be in New York
If they had more money to travel. The first.
If they have more,
Yes.
more to travel.
She could
Could feel
feel
better if she
if
went to.
she went to the doctor.
If you
If
study
you
more,
study more, you would have better
better
grades.
grades.
Yeah.
Okay, activity 3, complete this sentence with the correct form of the verb.
If there was
an emergency. She
an emergency, she
Good call.
would call
Good
me.
call.
Would
Good call.
call.
Yes.
Yes. We could visit our family or would visit. We
We will
would
visit.
visit our family if we
Lived.
lived closer.
live in past.
Yes, in past.
Yes.
Live close.
Yes.
Sarah
Sarah would
Good
study
study.
hard
if she
had
had
the chance.
Would. The first would.
Sorry. Would study. If you
Yes.
wore
You
glasses,
were.
wore
Worry.
W
what is the best?
Worry. Worry. Where.
O R E. Yeah.
You
will
will
see better.
Will see better.
If Peter
Experience
New.
knew
No.
yes,
Just new.
knew the answer, he will tell us.
Tell us. Good. Tell us.
Yes.
tell us. We
could visit the Coliseum if we traveled to Rome.
travel in past, right?
Yes.
Travel to Rome. Okay, right. Your example.
If I have vacation,
If I have vacation,
I would go.
I will call.
Go.
Go.
Yeah,
Go
I will go to the beach.
to the. Okay. Over.
The next, Doris or Salvador. I would buy a car if I won the lottery. Yeah.
If I have parents in USA. If I have parents in USA.
Uh-huh.
I could visit them.
Okay.
If I could be, how do you say bilingual in English?
Bilingual.
Bilingual. Okay. Diez de 10.
Nice. Excellent.
But we have a
Where if there maybe is was where. I think it's was. That's okay.
It is possible to say where too. Where or
Yes,
are correct.
it's possible. Okay. Okay, but we have 10 to 10. 10 of 10.
We finished, teacher.
Did you finish the other one?
The other one. If Linda
Was here
was here, I'm sure she
would help.
would help.
And oh,
Congrats, Sky. Good job.
oh, good.
Mm. Nice, nice, nice.
Go up.
I
The
finished.
best team.
Go up.
Finish, teacher.
Finish.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's come back to the main session. See you there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys. Well, we're about to finish the class, so we're gonna have a speaking activity right now before we finish. Let me show you the PDF. I will share this PDF document with you. These are hypothetical conversation questions. So what you have to do is you can pick, there are 20 questions. You can pick as many as you want. If you can go if you want to go one by one from 1 to 20, you can do it. Or if not, you can just pick, right? One of them or some of them and discuss. So for example, what would you do if you found a bag of cash on the street? And you say, oh, if I found a bag of cash, I would buy a new car. I would go to Paris, to France, I would travel, etc. So what would you do? Remember, these are unreal, hypothetical situations, okay? So you can invent. So that's what you're gonna do. We have 10 minutes to do that. You got it?
Yes.
Very good. Try to speak, okay? Try to speak as much as you can. I will share the document.
No.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Give me a second to share to them. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, hypothetical conversation question. Answer the following conditional question. Use if I would to continue expressing the imagined and real nature of the situation. Number one, what would you do if you found a bag of cash on the street? Maybe with $1 million.
I try to find the owner of bag. If I I don't found, I don't know. I I take I take it my home.
Eso. Yes, I agree. Doris, or do you know?
Okay, if I found the bag of cash, maybe I looking to someone if um, I see people maybe to looking for, or instead maybe I buy some tickets to travel.
Oh, with $1 million, maybe buy a house.
If i-
I
if the
will.
bag if the bag contains ID document,
We try to call them the people,
Yes, but the
or
ID.
to go to the police station.
Yeah.
But you know, in our country
um,
is very um, I don't know. It's
and you
not uh, um
it's not
uh,
secure.
yes, yes, you don't have the security that they
What could you do if you saw someone crying on the street? If I know the person, maybe I go and I ask for WhatsApp, what's happened. But if I don't meet the person, maybe I go other place. What about you?
I don't know. La caída del sol.
Se llama
Or
Sunshine es el
sunshine.
no, pero ese es
Sunshine.
el amanecer.
Yes,
And the other is
I don't remember.
teacher. What the name to the
La caída del sol.
Sunset.
the sunset, yes.
The sun.
Sunset. Sunset.
Atardecer.
Yes.
Amanecer is
Yes.
sunrise.
Yes.
Or you can
yes.
say dawn.
Sunrise.
Sunrise or dawn es amanecer, and sunset es puesta del sol o atardecer.
Sunset. Sunset.
Okay.
Okay.
The third is dangerous question.
Don't be afraid, Salvador. What happened? Don't scare. Okay, skipping the number 3. In honor to Salvador. And number 4, what job would you do if all jobs pay the exact same amount of money? What would you do if all
What
jobs
job would you do if all jobs pay the exact same amount of money? I don't know. What job would you do? I don't know. It's a weird question.
I could be teacher of high school.
I thought the same. Since I am a teacher, I will continue being a teacher.
Yes, because I
left to be a teacher because I graduate of engineering.
Oh,
In the
amazing.
pace, it wasn't good.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're an engineer, you get way better money, right?
Yes. But I like a lot of to teach.
You like teaching?
Yes.
And what did you teach? Math?
Con computer science.
Oh, yeah, got it. Computer science.
Yes. And yours?
I don't know. They might say Joe because I don't know to do other thing. Or maybe if pay exactly, I don't know. Chef.
I would clean pools.
I would. Oh yes, I will clean house.
Houses, yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's very demanding, but it's, I don't know. You do a lot of physical exercise. Okay, guys, time to go. Hope you have a great night and see you tomorrow at 7, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.